What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today is the first day of Clan versus Clan. And I want to talk about why I don't go hard for this regular Clan versus Clan. As you can see over here on the left, there is nothing that says personal rewards. Personal rewards, in my opinion, are worth much more than regular clan rewards. Let's go ahead and take a look at the regular clan awards. Now, as you can see, my clan is only tier 2 for the regular CVC right now. And we're already kind of closing in on finishing up getting our regular rewards. Now, to be fair, at tier 2, all you get is a couple of blue books and a couple of blue shards. Besides like the regular normal like chickens and stuff, but those aren't really that big of a deal. They're kind of helpful, but not amazing. But even if you go all the way to tier 6, if you're in a clan that is desperate to win, not only are you going to need 5.4 million points, which I did the math, if you have 30 clan members, that's about 180,000 points per clan member, which is not incredibly difficult to do. I pretty much get there on my own for a regular CVC without trying. I get pretty close. Not necessarily all the way there, but pretty close without even trying. But look at the rewards that tier 6 clans get for fulfilling their basic requirements. 2 pieces of speed gear, 1 piece of crit damage gear, and 3 void shards and a legendary book. That's it. That's all they get. Now, if they go here, they also get up to 8 rings, or 8 rings and amulets, whatever, accessories. And those can be helpful, or at least they were helpful, but the game has changed so much. Now we're not just looking for regular accessories in the game. We're looking for stone skin accessories. We're looking for merciless accessories. There's all kinds of different sorts of accessories in the game right now, that this regular stuff just doesn't matter that much. But especially if you're in a clan that isn't one of the bigger clans, am I going to be fighting to get a couple of extra 5-star epic rings? I don't use 5-star epic rings. I haven't used 5-star epic rings in probably a year and a half. These rewards are garbage. They were mediocre 3 years ago. They're completely terrible now. And these rewards, so what? A couple of blue shards, a couple of blue books? That's nothing compared to what you get when there's a personal CVC. Now, you can go back a couple weeks ago and look at all the effort that I put into personal CVC, where 2 weeks ago, I put up 350,000 points fairly easily. Like, I show you in that video all the tricks that I do to get points very easily, very quickly. And it's not that hard. You just have to be smart with your resources. But I just don't feel like, I mean, if you look at my contribution, now this morning I put up 41,000 points. At this same point, 2 weeks ago, I put up like 200,000 points. Because personal CVC comes with great rewards, tons of extra energy, tons of extra resources. But these resources, we're not even fighting that hard. I haven't put in that much effort. And by the end of it, we'll get all of these rewards, no big deal. And, it's fine if your clan has a certain requirement where you want to, even if you're tier 6, if you need to put up 180,000 points, that's not insanely difficult, but it's not something that I would personally go out of my way to go any further beyond that, where I'm trying to win some lame accessories, I'd rather put resources elsewhere in the game. Now, if you look at the clan shop, as you can see, I've got a good number of clan coins. I'll get more when Hydra resets this evening. But you will see that there is 1,000 energy available. Now, I could use that today for CVC, but I think that's the wrong thing to do. Why? Because we have a fusion coming up in about 2 days. It probably starts on Thursday. It could start on Friday, but normally on Thursday, we're going to have a fusion starting. And usually that fusion will begin with some sort of dungeon. Maybe it's spider, maybe it's dragon, etc. It usually starts with some sort of dungeon and then maybe some champ training. So over the weekend, there's probably going to be both. There's probably going to be champ training, and there's probably going to be a dungeon and a dungeon divers at some point. So I'm going to save that 1,000 free energy for that. Now, I know not everybody is going to go for the current fusion. I think I probably will, just because I have the resources to do so. It doesn't overextend me or anything like that. It usually costs me somewhere around 500 to 1,000 extra gems to get through some of those more difficult champ trainings or dungeon divers. Not that big of a deal. And this is a champion collector game at the end of the day. And perhaps the champion will be useful someday, somewhere. There is some talk about there being some sort of clan wars coming up in the future, and perhaps that champion will be useful there someday. But this is why I just don't go hard for clan versus clan, is because there are more important things to do in the game. Now, every clan has a different philosophy about CVC, but personally, I feel like if there's not a personal rewards going on, I wouldn't do it. And I would love to hear if you have a counter opinion on this. I just don't feel like those rewards are any good. They are a little bit better if you are in like a tier 6 clan. And if you're in a tier 6 clan, you're probably a spender in the game, or a very long, like you've been playing the game for a very long time and you're very frugal with your resources. There are players like that. But I feel like for most players, this just isn't worth it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, so to say. I feel like as long as you do the bare minimum, then your clan is going to get the rewards that are available to you, and that's good enough. You get a little bit of extra energy, some chickens that you should save for the fusion, and you get a couple shards, couple books, whatever. But besides that, it's just not that worth it. So that's my opinion on regular CVC and why you just shouldn't be spending your resources there. Now, what else is going on in the game? Well, the portal is glowing because it's a CVC, so there's going to be some interesting progressive chances. As you can see, personally, I would love going after Harima. You got Kriya if you still need her for the Mikage fusion. The Rat King, I absolutely love. I put him in my Dark Fae team. I put up a video a couple days ago that not very many people watched. So you can watch that if you want to see where you can use Rat King there. Stoutest Dragonbane is great for Dragon. Actually, I don't have him. I wish I did. I would absolutely put him in my Dragon team right away. And Martyr has a team ally counterattack. She's okay, but I wouldn't waste shards on them, really. I mean, if you're like close to Mercy, I'd probably go after Harima if I could. Primal shards. I am on a strict diet of only going for primal shards, only using my primal shards when it is a 2x event. I did a primal shard opening video over the weekend as well, and it went about as well as it did for most people, I imagine. Not that great. And then Void Shards. I would hold on to your Void Shards. Now, I have Supreme Gaelic, and he's absolutely amazing for Hydra. This chick is okay as a kind of a protector in Arena, and I don't remember what she does. I think she got a buff recently. I don't care. Is that Claydna? I'm not super pressed to go after any of this stuff, particularly because we don't know what's going to come this weekend as far as Summon Rush or Champ Chase. I feel like we're very, very close to a 2x event for Void Shards, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's coming. But I would hold on to your shards for the fusion if you're planning on doing that. What else is going on in the game? Fusion warm up event is, we're right in the middle of it. As I said, Fusion's a couple days away, so you need to do a little bit of dungeon diving to get through that. The anniversary path event, as you can see, I am very close to getting this primal shard, and that's as far as I plan on going. I need to do a little bit more champ training, and tomorrow I will be pulling a few more soul stones that I'll be getting from Hydra. Hopefully I can get this number up to 7,000. It's going to be a little bit tight of a race there, but I'm going to do my best to get there. And then artifact enhancement event. There's just a few hours left here. And as you can see, I have nearly finished the artifact enhancement event. I mostly wanted these primal quartz because I'm really trying to save up more primal shards. I need to get on the primal shard train and get as many as I possibly can. On to the tournaments. We've got the Spider Tournament and the Sand Devil Turn Attack finishing up. So this is what's left to do for CVC. Get your spider runs in. Get some extra points for CVC. It's not that big of a deal. And, I don't feel like the rewards for this 15th anniversary for Plarium were all that exciting, but they very rarely are. That's kind of par for the course for Plarium birthdays and whatnot. They're usually a little overhyped. What can you say? So that's it for today. Do your CVC. Let me know if you go harder for regular CVC than I do. I don't feel like it's worth it. Let me hear your counter opinion if you have one. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weiler Wednesday. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel over the last few weeks, trying to get that number up. My goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of summer, and I hope that you will help me get to that goal if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.